rise for the singing of our national anthem and remain standing for the singing of our alma mater.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Morris Hills in stately splendor, we look up to thee for light, and to thee our hearts surrender for the glory of thy might. Morris Hills, thy children are we, and we love thy colors bright. We will always sing the story of the scarlet and the white. Alma mater, alma mater, alma mater, we love thee. Morris Hills from thee we've taken, and this pledge we wish to give. You will never be forsaken, for as long as we may live. Morris Hills, thy youths are mighty, they have conquered many a foe. Morris Hills, we yet will love thee, though the years may come and go.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, parents, guardians, grandparents, friends, and loved ones. I have the extreme pleasure this morning to represent this high school, the Central Office Administrative Team, and the Board of Education, and welcome you all to Graduation Day 2024 on this glorious morning on Gifford Field. We come together to honor a group of exceptional young people who collectively represent our deepest hopes, our strongest sense of purpose, and our highest aspirations to share a life of peace and harmony. We come to celebrate our graduates, and the morning belongs to them. But in sharing their lives, it belongs also to us. With a sense of deep respect for all they have accomplished and for all they leave us in legacy, please join me in saluting the class of 2024. Of all the forces we feel on commencement day, perhaps the greatest force of all is that of personal reflection. A time for you, the graduates, to take pause and consider the special people who walked beside you for many years, through many trials, reminding you that achieving is truly a team effort. I have every confidence that each senior here this morning will find the right time to thank family and loved ones. But today will be your final opportunity to thank the teachers, counselors, coaches, advisors, and mentors in your school family who have played a central part in your Morris Hills High School journey. They are among the best professionals on earth, committed to your success story as both students and human beings. I call upon you, faculty members in attendance, to please stand. And I call upon you, the senior class, to offer them a round of applause as a final tribute to their efforts. And now, as our commencement ceremony unfolds, may it bring you all the pride and pleasure you justly deserve. Ladies and gentlemen, we begin by introducing the new class officers for the class of 2025. Please welcome to the podium Mr. Brendan Gleason, Senior Class Vice President.
Good morning and welcome. Members of the Board of Education, Mr. Narcia, Ms. Libby, Mr. Hogg, Dr. Toriello, administrators, faculty, family, friends, and classmates. It is my pleasure to introduce next year's class officers. Please welcome the Treasurer of the Class of 2025, Carrie Redwood, the Secretary of the Class of 2025, Kelly Zeman, the Vice President of the Class of 2025, Srivatsan Shakti Sundaram, and the President of the Class of 2025, Ben Nugent. I wish the officers the best of luck in their senior year. Thank you.
On behalf of the 2025 class officers, we wish all of the graduates of the class of 2024 the best of luck in their future endeavors. Thank you for the legacy you have left at Morris Hills High School.
Offering today's invocation for the graduating class is Senior Class Treasurer, Mr. Benjamin Blender.
Good morning, and welcome to the Morris Hills 70th Annual Graduation Ceremony. My name is Ben Blender, and I'm the treasurer of the class of the 2024. A captain of the lacrosse team, and a state champion hockey player. It is with great honor that I stand before you to commend my fellow graduates on all of their achievements over the last 4 years. It feels like just a week ago I walked into Morris Hills for the first time, and now we are here. We made it. Today is the day that the last 4 years have led us to, our graduation. Over our 4 years at Morris Hills, we have gone through plenty of challenges, whether it was coming into our freshman year in COVID or that homework assignment that you just couldn't figure out. But we not only made it here, we sprinted through the finish line. We managed to make our difficult start to high school seem very tiny compared to the great times and accomplishments we had over the next 4 years. This day also represents us moving forward onto the next chapter of our lives. Some of us will join the workforce. Some will take the brave feat of joining the military. And for most of us, we will head off to college to continue our education. No matter what path you choose, I fully believe that this class is special. I am sure that this class will have what it takes to overcome the adversity and grave times that will come our way. Thanks to the lessons that we have learned through our academics, athletics, extracurriculars, and friendships we made here at Morris Hills. It is also important to recognize those who have helped us get to where we are. So thank you to our parents, our grandparents, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, cousins, to our teachers, administrators, nurses, guidance counselors, coaches, tutors, friends, and fellow classmates, to every energy drink out there. Thank you. We would not be here without you, and we are forever grateful for you. To the class of 2024, congratulations. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the podium the young woman who has led her class this year as the class president, Miss Kayla Reed.
Welcome to all the families and friends here to celebrate our graduating class of 2024. And to the graduating class, this ceremony marks the welcoming of our future opportunities, memories, and all the blessings coming our way. But most importantly, this moment is welcoming a new version of ourselves, one that matures, grows, and flourishes like a seed in a garden. When writing this speech, I wasn't sure if I wanted to be corny and talk about COVID affecting our high school experience, but truth be told, our class made the best of it. This speech isn't for me to reminisce on my time here, but to recap on all of our memories. Besides the great staff, crowded hallways, and unforgettable cookies at lunch, Morris Hills can be represented by so much more. As a class, I can confidently say if you've ever touched the dance floor at prom or even homecoming, your toes have undergone some trauma. And even though we get a little banged up, somehow it's still a good time. And honestly, maybe the fact that at any given point in time, someone is crowd surfing or a freshman is being tossed into the air during a mosh pit. Seriously speaking though, our class is one for the books. In years, it hasn't rained at homecoming nor the senior picnic, but the class of the leap year got to experience both. At the moment, it may have seemed unfortunate, but what should have been a setback in our plans forced us to persevere as a class and make the best of it. So I want to emphasize that is what we do best. The class of 2024 is always ready for more. We've supported each other through football games even when the score wasn't ideal, came to one another's senior nights, and made school functions that were expected to be a boring time, a you should have been there moment. And on another note, in my opinion, the class I can confidently say you should have been there for is anyone taught by Mr. Lavigny. His spirit and energy never failed to fill the room with personality, surprises, and endless laughs. And as one of his gifted and talented TEAs, I've learned to see the beauty in mistakes. When I ran for class vice president my sophomore year, I made pins with my face on them to support my campaign. And then to my surprise, I found out I was actually just running against myself. And while most were saying I was doing too much, Mr. L was my biggest supporter. He said, "Let me get one of those," and then proceeded to pin it on his class bulletin board. Until this day, the pin is still there. It may not seem like a big deal, but to me, this encouraged me to strive for more because I knew for a fact I had his endless support. So thank you, Mr. Lavigny. I will miss being your GT incredibly. And while I'm giving out thanks, there's no one I can thank more than my loving parents. Mom, my best friend and literal twin, words can't describe how your strength and love embodies who I am as a person today. There's never a doubt in my heart nor mind that I can't come crawling to you in any scenario. Your beautiful personality has helped shape me into the person I am today, and to the most hardworking person I know, my dad, thank you for the inspiration. Watching and learning from your ways has taught me to be determined, focused, and resilient when it comes to my goals. You're part of the reason I'm standing here giving this speech today, and I can't thank you enough. I love you both more than you know. And before I leave, on behalf of all of us in the caps and gowns, I'd like to thank our families, teachers, coaches, and mentors for helping us through these last 4 years. In gym, they say 4 laps around the track is 1 mile. And just like that, after 4 years of high school, we've all reached a milestone. Congrats again to everyone, and I wish you nothing but success and happiness from this point forward. I would now like to call Dr. Tayello to the podium to receive the class gift from the class of 2024.
Morris Hills High School is exceedingly proud of the academic accomplishments of the class of 2024. We are especially proud to recognize two individuals from the class, both of whom have left their academic mark on this great high school. It is with extreme pride that I invite to the podium the senior with the second highest ranking academic average in the class of 2024, headed for Columbia University in September. Please welcome salutatorian Miss Emma Zhang to deliver her address.
Good morning, parents, esteemed faculty, members of the Board of Education, family, and students. My name is Emma Zhang, and it's an honor to graduate as the class of 2024 and celebrate our achievements. Although I'm not really sure if I have any credibility to be giving life advice, after 4 years of being here, one thing is for sure. High school humbled me in many different ways. My junior year of high school, I decided to take AP Calc BC. For the first month, my daily routine would be to go to school, come home, and cry for the remainder of the night when I didn't understand any of the videos and the work assigned. I took the exact same test 3 times, and I got a 50 on the first 2 and a 0 on the third. What followed for the next month was back and forth emails and hourly meetings with my counselor so that I could drop a level to Calc AB, which I thought would turn my life into sunshine and rainbows. But after successfully dropping and sitting in AB for only 2 days, I realized it was not, as I struggled equally and sometimes even worse through that class. But now, as a graduating senior, almost 2 years later, I learned an important lesson from this mathematical journey. Although it took me only all of high school until now, as I was writing this speech, to make the realization that through my journey of personal growth and introspection, I came to the realization that the mere acceptance of failure is often an inadequate and misguided approach. Rather, it is the dedication to perseverance and the willingness to make necessary sacrifices that hold the key to unlocking all of our true potentials. And honestly, if I could do it over again, I would have just stayed in that first math class. Sure, I would have struggled a little, but with more time, persistence, and self-confidence, I'm sure things would have eventually fallen into place. Just like every day in school, all of us collectively locked in, for the most part, and worked towards the end goal of graduation to be sitting here today. Along the way, I'm sure many of us faced unspoken feelings of inadequacy and becoming a high school dropout after any minor inconvenience. But hopefully now, all of us probably have some sort of direction we want to take in life. One truth I can say is that in the future, there will be a lot of distractions. Some individuals may enthusiastically encourage you to join them in various activities, and you'll probably be invited to a lot of parties. But you give up a lot of these fun things and sacrifice even more to meet an end goal. So it's important to lock in and stay focused. In the beginning of high school, I failed to realize this. I thought one roadblock was the end, and that's why I felt as though dropping a class, no questions asked, was the only option for me. But one piece of advice I can give is that you shouldn't lower your standards to make the road easier. At one point, you may reach rock bottom and feel overwhelmed and defeated. And at those moments, it is important you remember your goals, cope with the setback, and fight to get back up. You might have to sacrifice your sleep or maybe even your self-care for a short period of time for things to work out, but this is only temporary. You haven't gotten this far to only get this far. So, after today, some of you may choose to get married, have kids, and start a family right away, while some of you may embark and spend the next 30 years of your life in medical school. Regardless of the path you choose, one truth binds us all together. We all have to make a lot of sacrifices. My mom's favorite quote is "no pain, no gain," which once irritated me because of how often she would say it. However, now I recognize the wisdom in these words. The pain we go through doesn't last forever, but the lessons we gain from pushing through the tough times will stick with us and make us who we are. So, when things get rough, remember all the years of hard work, the endless hours of grinding, and the tears you shed to become a better version of yourself. It's in these moments that we gotta stay strong, lock in, and never give up on chasing our wildest dreams. So, in the words of my favorite singer and songwriter, Mitski, remember, I am not a product of my circumstances, but rather I am a product of my decisions. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2024.
It is now with equal pride that I invite to the podium the senior who leads the class by earning the highest academic average among all of its graduates, assuming the rank of our 2024 valedictorian, headed for the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign come September. Please welcome valedictorian Mr. Darsh Shah to deliver his address.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and my fellow graduates, today marks a significant milestone in our lives, a day of celebration, reflection, and anticipation for the future. As I stand before you, I am filled with a mix of emotions, pride, excitement, and a touch of disbelief that we made it through all those exams and early morning classes. First and foremost, let us take a moment to acknowledge the people who helped us reach this point. To our teachers and administrators, thank you for your dedication, patience, and relentless efforts. Your guidance has been instrumental in shaping our minds and futures. To our families, thank you for your unwavering support, love, and occasional nagging to finish our homework. We wouldn't be here but without you. And for that, we're forever grateful. And to my fellow graduates, congratulations. We have endured sleepless nights, mountains of homework, and countless Zoom classes. We navigated through the challenges of high school together and now stand on this field about to graduate. As we reflect on our journey, it is impossible not to recall some of the lighter moments. From Mr. Burmel's calm demeanor in pursuing mathematics, to the incredibly delicious pizza offered in the lunchroom, to the lockers we use all throughout our day, and to the way we get to start gym immediately after the bell, Morris Hills has been a place of laughter for all of us. But beyond the jokes and memories, high school has taught us valuable lessons. One of the first lessons we all learned in freshman year was flexibility. As the world attempted to come back from COVID, our freshman year was filled with confusing dynamics, attempts at normalcy, and constantly shifting expectations as we tried to fit back into a world that made sense. By the time our senior year rolled around for us, it was time for all the things that senior year should bring: fun, procrastination, and letting go of expectations to enjoy our final year together. I think what many of us found ourselves in was actually the hardest year of school yet. Applying to colleges, APs, and everything else hit hard. And in the end, I think the lesson we can all take away is that life doesn't always give us normal. But being normal is overrated. Embrace who you are and build your own identity. You can't achieve the extraordinary by being ordinary. I believe that the lessons that we've learned over our 4 years at Morris Hills give us all the potential to achieve this. In the words of the greatest philosophers of our time, Drake, "Love my guys, I wouldn't trade from the cradle to the grave." I'm pretty sure what Drake meant by my guys are the friends I met here and that I will stay friends with throughout my life, but also my family, my teacher, and all of the people who've been there for me from the cradle. Thank you for everything, and congratulations, class of 2024.
Mr. Norcia, members of the Board of Education and central office personnel, my dear colleagues, parents, guardians, grandparents, family members, and most importantly, those we come to honor this morning, our graduates in the class of 2024. I come to this graduation podium today with the same two profound feelings that occupy my thoughts every year as I turn the calendar from May to June and look at another commencement square in the eye. The first is a feeling of intense gratitude for the privilege of serving as your principal throughout your 4 years of high school. The second is a feeling of wonder for a question I ask myself every spring as I begin to contemplate the message I hope to share with the graduating class. I wonder what advice may help you leave Morris Hills with a greater sense of understanding about how we sort through the layers and the dimensions of this crazy, wonderful world we share. There were many days throughout your freshman year of high school when I questioned whether this morning was going to be our reality. For all of you here this morning, your graduation from 8th grade was marked by virtual or drive-by ceremonies, absent of all the pomp and circumstance. For some, you did not enter the hallways of our great school until your sophomore year, and you learned behind a computer screen for your entire freshman year of high school. Thankfully, we have moved far beyond those dark, disruptive years, and today, Morris Hills, in stately splendor, salutes the graduates of the class of 2024. As one who is proud to serve as your principal, I cannot quite recall another graduation morning when I have felt a greater sense of pride. I found my graduation focus today by reconnecting to a message that you may remember we heard together. In fact, we heard it one fall morning at the onset of your senior year in the auditorium of our great high school. Chris Singleton, former baseball player drafted by the Chicago Cubs, who lost his mother in the 2015 Mother Emanuel Church tragedy in Charleston, South Carolina, taught us about the power of resilience. He shared that resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, to adapt in the face of challenges, and to persevere when the odds seem stacked against us. Each one of you has demonstrated resilience throughout your high school journey, and it is this strength that will serve you well in the years to come. Over the past 4 years, you have navigated the complexities of adolescence, faced academic challenges, and overcame personal obstacles. Through it all, you have shown an unwavering commitment to your education and to your own personal growth. Your resilience is a testament to your character and to the support of the community that surrounds you. Your teachers, family, and friends have been there to guide you, encourage you, and provide a foundation of love and support. They have celebrated your successes and helped you learn from your setbacks, fostering the resilience that has brought you to this momentous occasion. So my message this morning to the class of 2024 pays homage to the resilience you have already displayed here at Morris Hills through your actions as students and human beings. Life, as you have undoubtedly learned, is filled with unexpected challenges, setbacks, and even tragedies. As Chris Singleton so poignantly shared, we cannot always control the circumstances we face, but we can always control our responses to them. By focusing on the controllables, our attitude, our effort, and our actions, we find the power to shape our own stories, even in the face of adversity, and in doing so, rise to our feet again. Your time at Morris Hills has equipped you with the knowledge, the skills, and most importantly, the character to navigate life's uncertainties with grace and determination. You have learned to lean on each other, to find strength in community, and to believe in yourselves even when the path ahead seemed daunting. As you leave us today on this glorious morning on Gifford Field, I leave you with a challenge, and the challenge is this: Continue to use your resilience to rise above the crowd. The past 4 years have tested your resilience in ways none of us could have imagined. Yet here we are on Gifford Field, having persevered through it all, adapting, growing, overcoming, and demonstrating the incredible strength within yourselves and in your belief in each other. You took charge of the things within your control, and today you stand tall. As you step out into the world, remember that resilience is not about avoiding challenges, but about rising to meet them head on. It's about learning from failures, growing through struggles, and finding opportunity in the face of obstacles. Like Chris Singleton said, it's about controlling the controllables and letting go of what you cannot change. Graduates, find those new mountains to climb, just as you have found them here as Scarlet Knights. Build upon the resilience you leave us today. And in the words of Nelson Mandela, don't judge me by my success. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got up. Congratulations to the class of 2024. Stay positive, stay resilient, stay close, and remember that Morris Hills is forever your home. Thank you. It is now my great honor to turn the podium over to my colleague and dear friend, Mr. Robert Merle, Jr., Assistant Principal for Morris Hills High School.
The Home and School Association of Morris Hills High School has generously donated $12,000 in scholarships for this school year to be given to students who made significant contributions of time, effort, and energy to the school community. In addition to the scholarships, this outstanding group of parents donated $2,000 for project graduation. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I will now read the 16 Home and School Scholarship recipients. The recipients are asked to please rise when their names are called and remain standing until all the Home and School Scholarship recipients have been called. Please hold your applause until all the names have been called. Lauren Clark, Juliana DeTolo, Caden Derlin, Michael Andrew Olardo Jr., Madeline Epstein, Sloan Epstein, Sarah Close, Hunter John Lombardo, Nidya Pandruvada, Lino Piazzi, Jackson Post, Anthony Prestia, Natalie Lynn Brzezinski, Tyler Roberto, Stephen Vadillo, and Dylan Wolf. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2024 recipients of the Home and School Association scholarships. Congratulations. I would now like to call my good friend and colleague, Mr. Gene Melvin, to continue with the program.
The Excelsior Medallion is awarded to those students who have maintained an average of 93 or better during their high school career. These following seniors have satisfied this requirement and have been honored here today with the Medallion of Accomplishment. Excelsior Medallion winners are asked to please rise when their names are called and remain standing until all award recipients have been announced. Please hold your applause until all recipient names have been called. Kaylee Amakuchi, Sean Andreazza, Rishit Aurora, Hunter Braun, Malvika Chinani, Kevin Chen, Pranav Chintalapalli, Lauren Clark, Carly Kuna, Miguel Kwan, Vandata Das, Juliana DeTolo, Margaret Grace DeMano, Nathaniel Elston, Madeline Epstein, Sloan Epstein, Anish Ethekota, William Forte, Zachary Jacob Fideranen, Gwendolyn Gada, Ishan Gajar, Rohan Ganesh, Jose Garcia, Lucy Gioso, Brendan Gleason, Ivan Gomez, Kadeen Gonzalez, Megan Graham, Cynthia Guerrero, Sean Gupta, Lexi Haig, Michaela Hawks, Brandon Howe, Lizeth Izaza, Aishan Iyer, Angel Janania, Ariana Jaramillo, Justin Jang, Aiden Johnson, Anusha Janalagada, Sydney Kaltman, Shivasai Teja Kalva, Quinn Kiesling, Kalyana Kim, Angelique Kishore, Sarah Close, Trevor Criselli, Tanisha Kumar, Christopher Ledford, Hunter Lombardo, Cynthia Manning, Sophia Merrick, Reva Menthankar, Sydney Mendola, Nicole Morera, Arya Mujumdar, Aaron Mercer, James Olson, Nidhi Pandruvada, Apurva Parashar, Evan Park, Anish Patel, Dylan Patel, Haley Patel, Nizval Patel, Sarvesh Patham, Noah Patton, Chris Petitfrere, Lino Piazzi, Narcissa Pinto Marino, Anthony Prestia, Amy Kwa, Rachel Naomi Quetting, Rahul Ramarkrishnan, Mattingly Reven, Michael San Silverino, Kevin Sawat, Anna Seligmuller, Darsh Shah, Sahil Shah, Keshav Sheth, Grace Searsma, Aubrey Stutman, Christopher Tava, Ujwal Thirangari, Harrison Tomasco, Prathamesh Trivedi, Emily Valadez Reyes, Gavin Vernakis, Muthu Veerapan, Aditya Vermuri, Vicky Zhang, David Zhu, Rushil Yavasani, and Emma Zhang. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2024 Excelsior Medallion Award winners. You guys are good. I would now like to call up to the podium Dr. Kevin Doyle, District Director of Science, to continue with our program.
The Magnet program for Math and Science is a rigorous four-year program with a focus on individual research. Students in the Magnet program receive training in scientific investigation, advanced data analysis, and technical writing through a series of research-based courses consisting of research-based analysis, AP Seminar, and AP Research. The following seniors have completed all program requirements and have been honored here today with a medallion. Students in the Magnet program are asked to please rise when their names are called and remain standing until all Magnet seniors have been announced. Please hold your applause until all students have been called. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2024 graduates of the Magnet program for Math and Science: Sean Andrieza, Malvika Chanani, Pranav Chintapalli, Margaret Grace Damano, Madeline Epstein, Lucy Gioso, Ivan Gomez, Megan Graham, Anusha Janalagada, Vanessa Lee, Hunter Lombardo, James Olson, Noah Patton, Mattingly Reven, Anna Seligmuller, Darsh Shah, Aditya Vermuri, and Emma Zhang. Congratulations. You may be seated. The Morris Hills High School is one of 12 high schools in the state of New Jersey to house an aviation and aerospace program, and is among a small group of states graduating the third cohort of aviation students in the entire nation. The aviation and aerospace program prepare students for the rigors of post-secondary studies in various aviation fields, with an emphasis on preparing students to earn a pilot's license. The following student has completed the four-year program. When I call your name, please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2024 graduate of the high school aviation and aerospace program, sponsored by the Aircraft Owners Pilots Association You Can Fly Initiative, Riva Mathankar. Congratulations. And now my friend and colleague, Mrs. Emily Barcosi, Assistant Principal, Morris Hills High School.
AVID, or Advancement via Individual Determination, is a nationwide four-year program that is designed to help students in the academic middle prepare for and succeed in high school and college. With individual support by trained faculty, students will pursue a challenging and rigorous curriculum while investigating careers and colleges, learning more effective study strategies, and working collaboratively with like-minded peers. The following seniors have completed all program requirements and have been honored here today with a graduation stole and certificate. Students in the AVID program are asked to please rise when their names are called and remain standing until all AVID seniors have been announced. Please hold your applause until all students have been called. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2024 graduates of the AVID program: Marcia Arancibia, Alexandra Avila, Avril Bermudez, Hunter Braun, Teresa Brown, Charles Champagne, Gianna Champy, Shane Corcoran, Carly Cunha, Nathaniel Elston, Jonalise Fernandez, Michaela Hawks, Lizeth Izaza, Aiden Johnson, Sydney Lavery, Isabella Lorenzo, Cyrus McClay, Matthew McGovern, Valentina Montano, Kiara Oliveira, Grace Seligmoller, Killian Yambor. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2024 AVID graduates.
This June, Morris Hills High School bids farewell to 6 exceptional educators, all of whom begin their retirement after serving our district with distinction for many years. Although we send them off with our blessings, their absence here will be bittersweet for students and teachers alike. 11 years ago, we began a new tradition at commencement by calling upon our retirees to present the final and most coveted award that Morris Hills High School bestows on one of its graduates, the Olga Bertha Most Valuable Student Award. Please join me in congratulating retirees, Mrs. Joanne Lasardi, Mrs. Maureen Guthrie, Mr. Matt Higgins, Dr. Lisa Doyle, Mr. Mike Bell, and Mr. Sean Robinson to make this final presentation. They leave us a legacy of exceptional teaching and extraordinary personal service to students with a combined total of 153 years in education. We watch them take their leave of Morris Hills with deepest appreciation for the years they have spent with us in professional contribution. We wish them all the best of life. Please welcome to the podium some of our retirees.
The Olga Bertha Award is given to that student who meets the following requirements and is designated as the outstanding student at Morris Hills High School. These traits are high character, outstanding school citizenship, high standards of scholarship, and participation in school activities. The recipient will receive a $600 check, the Olga Bertha Honor Award pin, and a recording of the speech made by Mrs. Bertha, a member of the First Board of Education, during the first graduation ceremony in 1954, at which time she established the Olga Bertha Award. In addition, the recipient's name will be added to a permanent plaque located in our Academic Hall of Fame. This year, the student receiving this award by a vote of the faculty and administration is Madeline Epstein.
At this time, I'd like to call up Dr. Toriello. Exceptional school systems are led by exceptional leaders. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my privilege to invite to the podium the man and the educator who leads the Morris Hills Regional School District with commitment, vision, and loyalty. Please welcome our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Nicholas Norcia. Mr. Norcia, by the power vested in me by the state of New Jersey and the Morris Hills Regional District Board of Education, I hereby certify that the students present have completed all requirements of the state of New Jersey and the Morris Hills Regional District Board of Education and are now eligible for their certificates of graduation. And the moment that you've been waiting for.
Kayla Natalia Reed, President of the Class of 2024.
Brendan James Gleason, Vice President of the Class of 2024.
Gianna Marie Champy, Secretary of the Class of 2024.
Benjamin Daniel Blender, Treasurer of the Class of 2024.
Darsh Shah, Valedictorian of the Class of 2024.
Emma Zhang, Salutatorian of the Class of 2024.
Madeline Sky Epstein, President of the Student Government Association.
Nishwal Gopal Patel, Vice President of the Student Government Association.
Waleed Rahman, Events Coordinator of the Student Government Association.
Kaylee Amber Amakuchi.
Sean Michael Andrieza.
Alexandra Avila.
Hunter Frederick Braun.
Teresa Carmela Brown.
Malvika Prakash Chainani.
Pranav Ryan Chintapalli.
Vedant Das.
Juliana Michelle DeTolo.
Margaret Damano.
Sloan Rebecca Epstein.
Anish Ithakota.
Zachary Jacob Fudaranan.
Ishan Nishant Gujjar.
Rohan Nandu Ganesh.
Lucy Michelle Gioso.
Ivan Sebastian Gomez.
Kadeen Bianca Gonzalez.
Megan Sierra Graham.
Sean Gupta.
Lexi Madison Haig.
Michaela Joy Hawks.
Brandon Christopher Howe.
Lizeth Diana Isaza.
Chris Jane.
Justin Jiang.
Anusha Lakshmi Janalagada.
Sydney Viana Kaltman.
Shiva Sai Teja Kalva.
Kalyana Kim.
Sarah Elizabeth Close.
Tanisha Kathleen Kumar.
Vanessa Lee.
Hunter Lombardo.
Cynthia Manny.
Sophia Annabella Marek.
Reva Mathinker.
Erin Kathleen Mercer.
James Patrick Olson.
Niti Pendravada.
Apurv Parashar.
Kajol Parikh.
Evan Joseph Park.
Anish Patel, the Distinguished Scholar for the Academy of Math, Science, and Engineering.
Dylan S. Patel.
Haley Patel.
Sarvesh K. Patham.
Noah Roa Patton.
Sarai Juliana Perez Ayala.
Rahul Ramakrishnan.
Mattingly Nicole Reven.
Kevin Sachin Sawant.
Anna Seligmuller.
Kyrie Adele Senzer.
Sahil Sachin Shah.
Keshav B. Sheth.
Aubrey Martinez Stutman.
Tala Tahan.
Christopher Tava.
Ujwal Sai Thirnagari.
Harrison James Tomasco.
Prathamesh Mitesh Trivedi.
Gavin James Varnekis.
Muthu Vuliapan Virapan.
Aditya Vemuri.
Noah Wasim.
Caitlin Love Willer.
Vicky Tianxin Zhang.
David Z. Shu.
Rushil Reddy Yavasani.
Andrew Adamas.
Sebastian Aguado Rojas.
Yusuf Assam Ahmed.
Derrickson Delgado.
Jack Alberts Beneducci.
Cynthia Fernandez Alexandri.
Derek Rodrigo Alvarez.
Nayeli Alvarez Gomez.
Marcia Deyanira Doblado Arancibia.
Diego Armero Carvajal.
Rishit Aurora.
Arian Artiaga Pineda.
Nelson Ivan Avilar Sorto.
Andrew Azar.
Jaden George Barreto.
Roger Andres Barazuta.
Isabella Maria Bello Cuadrado.
Avril Tamara Bermudez Martinez.
Juliana Bermudez Cardona.
Melanie Bermudez Patino.
Noah Walker Bernard.
Johanna Binyam.
Gabrielle Rose Bulls.
Connor Kaiser Bordone.
Riley Bryant.
Jeffrey Cadavid.
Daniela Calderon.
Isabella Calderon.
Derek Isaac Canales.
Jacqueline Cardona.
Valeska Cedeno.
Charles Champagne.
Marlon Chavez.
Roy Chavez.
Kevin Y. Chen.
Lauren Constance Clark.
Yvette Colon.
Juan Sebastian Cambariza.
Kevin Contreras Conce.
Raul J. Contreras Ortiz.
Shane Matthew Corcoran.
Santiago Correa.
Isaiah James Crawford.
Haley Marie Crowther.
Jacqueline Cruz.
Carly Marie Cunha.
Miguel Antonio Kwon.
Zaira Jolyric Davis.
Shane Davison.
Isaiah Delgado.
Sahil Dabalia.
Matthew Diaz Arango.
Cristian Camilo Diaz Castano.
Jason Dominguez Rodriguez.
Jack Dooley.
Aiden Andrew Doyle.
Evan Drobish.
Caden Eric Derland.
Noor El Husseini.
Michael Andrew Alardo.
Nathaniel Michael Elston.
Ariana Marie Eschrick.
Nelly Romina Espinosa Martillo.
Emily Feliciano.
Jonelis Fernandez.
Moises Alejandro Fernandez.
Jonathan Figueroa.
Gwendolyn Eleanor Gaeta.
Brady Michael Gabe.
Anthony Garcia.
Jose David Garcia.
Sofia Jacqueline Garcia.
Joshua Ricardo Garnica.
Jennifer Garnica Espinosa.
Juliana Garzon.
Daniela Godoy Gonzalez.
Samantha Marie Goldberg.
Reese Patrick Groh.
Cynthia Sofia Guerrero.
Nicole Guillen.
Alicia Gupta.
Daniela Gutierrez Jimenez.
Chelsea Victoria Guzman.
Stephanie Marie Hassig.
Jean P. Hallaby.
Jack Richard Hartzucker.
Adrian Harvey.
Samuel Thomas Heath.
Jacqueline Nicole Helberg.
Kyla Salazar Hernandez.
Lucy Grace Jones.
Cristiano Augustin Hong.
Qasim Ijaz.
Ishan Ramesh Iyer.
Angel Bridget Hanania.
Ariana Jaramillo.
Manuel Alberto Jimenez Fontana.
Aiden M. Johnson.
Lacey Nicole Jones.
Emanuela Diamond Jules.
Joseph Leor Coulter.
Zachary Spencer Kemmerman.
Gianna Lee Kensler.
Morgan Elizabeth Kepler.
Hafsa Kaval Khan.
Quinn Collins Kiesling.
Anjali Kishore.
Trevor M. Cruselli.
River Joseph Kurtz.
Kayla Laronda.
Sydney Lavery.
Christopher Caden Ledford.
Sierra Alyssa Leone.
Jaden Isabel Lesser.
Marcus Jordan Libert.
Danielle Liss.
Valeria Loaiza.
Vanessa Lopez.
Isabella Lorenzo.
Gabriel Eduardo Lozano Carranza.
Laura Fernanda Macareno.
Cyrus McClay.
Keith Conrad Manansala.
Jason Steve Marin Diaz.
Kevin Alejandro Marin.
Connor Markovsky.
Kevin Martinez Francisco.
Daniel Matamala Matias.
Ana Patricia Hernandez.
Michael Mazzi.
Riley Elizabeth McDonald.
Matthew McGovern.
David Marcus McGowan.
Jeffrey Thomas McNeese Shaughnessy.
Joemi Alexandra Medina.
Lori Medina.
Kainer Mejia Encarnacion.
Isabella Mahia Ruiz.
Sydney Claire Mendola.
Axel Gabriel Marino Arias.
Alexander Timothy Milheim.
Valentina Francesca Montano.
Valeria Montoya Ochoa.
Bianca Yoeli Morante.
Nicole Dayanara Morera.
Darren Morris.
Aiden Damian Morse.
Bella Regan Mueller.
Arya K. Mazumder.
Sydney Grace Mulrooney.
Camila Andrea Munoz.
Kiara Belen Munoz.
Camilo Munoz Cardenas.
Lorraine Oseda Maya.
Hamza Niyazi.
Liam Thomas O'Brien.
Mateo Ocampo.
Kiara Nicole Oliveira.
Robert Steve Ortiz.
Samuel Osorio.
Layla Nicole Paredes.
Anthony Simon Perez.
Sebastian Perez Breed.
Linnea Perkowski.
Christopher Ryan Petit Frere.
Cole Piazza.
Lino Piazzi.
Estefany Valeria Pinheiro Pereira.
Philip Conceso Pinero.
Narcissa Nayeli Pinto Marino.
Thomas S. Pavinsky.
Darian Portillo Morales.
Jackson Elliott Post.
Logan Pratt.
Anthony Mark Prestia.
Emily Marie Price.
Natalie Lynn Przinski.
Amy Quach.
Rachel Naomi Peñaranda Keding.
Santiago Quiseno Gutierrez.
Juan Esteban Quintero Flores.
Alexa Ramirez.
Gerard Esau Rapalo.
Haley Nicole Rathfon.
Grace Kathleen Riley.
Kimberly Rain Relier.
Valeria Rendon.
Jose Reyes.
Leah Reyes.
Mark Philip Roblesa Reynolds.
Ariana Ruport.
Olivia Grace Ritz.
Santiago Rivera Villamil.
Danielle Rizzo.
Tyler James Roberto.
Marcos Rodriguez.
Janelsi Marie Rodriguez.
Jaden Rodan.
Stephanie Saba Ramirez.
Jarek Abelardo Salazar.
Michael J. Sansilverino.
Christopher Sanchez.
Joshua Sanderson.
Manny De Jesus Santana.
Hector San Vicente.
Sean Jordan Scott.
Grace Ann Seligmuller.
Janelle Alejandra Sepulveda.
Kim Mehul Shah.
Grace Siersma.
Kelly Marie Simone.
Kira Elizabeth Simone.
Sean J. Singh.
Jessica D. Sundell.
David Tarazona Garces.
Jenna Lynn Tomasetti.
Alexis Torres Lopez.
Elizabeth de Los Angeles Treyes Calderon.
Kylie Faith Trimmer.
Christian Andres Trujillo.
Caden P. Tulenko.
Christopher Michael Tyler.
Alicia Melina Urena.
Christopher M. Usher.
Stephen Julian Badillo.
Emily Edovijas Valadez Reyes.
Daniel Valencia.
Megan Grace Van Houten.
Nicolas Vargas.
Sabrina Nicole Vasquez Obispo.
Ayelen Vasquez de la Rosa.
Salome Vega Geraldo.
Daniel Sebastián Venancio Vasquez.
Nikhil K. VJ.
Colby James Wagner.
Natalie Ann Welsh.
Autumn Wilder.
Dylan A. Wolf.
Ethan Marshall Wong.
Killian Michael Yambor.
Catherine Elizabeth Sevny Vasquez.
Jason Alexander Daniels.
And William Carmine Forte.
Sharing these proceedings with you today has been pure pleasure. To conclude this wonderful celebration, I ask that everyone please rise and please welcome to the podium the class secretary, Miss Gianna Champy, who will now offer our benediction.
On this day, we come together as the class of 2024 for one final celebration. Today, we celebrate each and every moment we have shared together these past 4 years, both good and bad. Together, we have made countless memories, shared jokes, and stories, both in and outside the walls of Morris Hills, that will last forever. During our journeys, we have all encountered blessings and hardships, which in combination have transformed us into the individuals we are today. We are here to commemorate our successful efforts and diligent work, which has led each and every one of us to be sitting up here next to each other on Gifford Field today. However, making this day solely about us would not be fair, as we would not be half the people we are today without the guidance of our friends, family, and Morris Hills faculty and administration. They have been here for us day in and day out, ensuring that our environment fostered the endless support needed to pave the way towards our future success. I would like to extend a thank you to everyone in the class of 2024 for an unforgettable 4 years here at Morris Hills. For many of us, today will be the last day we ever see some of our classmates. But with that comes the bond that is transformed by graduating high school together. I know we are all excited to leave Morris Hills and continue on with the next chapter of our lives. But I ask you all, stop and take a picture of this moment in your head. Capture it, remember it, and hold on to it as we face whatever journey the future has in store for us. Hopefully, years from now, you will look back at your time here together and smile. I would now like to congratulate the class of 2024 on all of our success and wish everyone the best of luck in our very bright futures. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2024.